music fans, because every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time is go time. Introducing one of the hottest, most entertaining, and downright addictive podcasts you'll ever need. PD&J was good today. Hosted by none other than J-Dub the King and Pocket. These two dynamic personalities will keep you on the edge of your seat with their unique blend of humor, storytelling, and knowledge of sports and entertainment. And you know what makes it even better? They're live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join the conversation and be a part of the action. We're always on the lookout for awesome guests to join us on the show. So if you think you've got what it takes to hang out with J-Dub the King and Pocket, then slide into our inbox at J-Dub the King. That's JDUBBTHAKING. And let's make some magic together. So what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss a single episode. See you on Wednesday.
What's good, folks? What's good? It's a brand new year, right? So you already know what that means. It's brand new Wednesday, brand new episode of PD&J. What's good today? I'm your host, Jay.
And I'm your host. Podcast. I ain't sick no more. Yeah, I was out sick, y'all. I got the EBGB cough that's been going around, and I was down. Y'all. I went and traveled the Caribbean, got some Caribbean food, and I came back with an American sickness. But we back. We here. We're live. Thank goodness we're all here. Tune in, y'all. We ain't seen y'all in
About 3 weeks.
A month of Wednesdays. It ain't Sundays.
It's been a good 2-3 weeks.
We ain't seen y'all about a month of Wednesdays.
A month of Wednesdays. So
That's the old folks say. A month of Wednesdays.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Are we starting off already?
Oh, yeah. We got to start off. I got to pick up where I put down and put down where I pick up.
So, folks.
Got to get what I get. When I get is good. When I get is right.
So, everybody know what it is. Y'all know how we get down. Just hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let us know that you're tuning in. It's a lot that we're going to go through and talk about this week. We missed you. So besides being sick, how was your holidays?
You know what? It was wonderful. Spent it with the family as usual.
Being sick.
Well, you know what? I didn't get sick till at the end when I came back. So you got to enjoy the whole cruise and everything, while we were away. But I didn't get sick till we got back. And it's because I swallowed seawater looking at sea turtles. So sea turtles will get you sick.
So you swallowed sea turtle shit?
No, I didn't get that close.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All I know is sea turtles will get you sick. I don't care what anybody says. So stay away from nasty things.
We need a food sponsor.
No.
Yeah, I'm full. I'm hungry.
Marcos, where you at?
Oh man, how was y'all holidays? Like those that are tuning in, how was your holidays? I know y'all missed us. Thank you.
Now we are early, so if you're wondering what in the heck is going on, yeah, we came in early because obviously y'all ain't seen us in a while. So we figured you might want to talk to us for just a little bit. Or if not, if you're wondering like what is this on my shirt, you got that right. Number one best record in the NFL. Okay. Soon to be two-time, not one time, but two-time MVP. Do I need to go? I can go down the list.
No.
First time ever led in scoring defense, turnovers, and sacks ever. First time in NFL history. Number one favorite team. I'm just going to point. I ain't even going to say that.
Would you stop already? Like, you're scaring our viewers.
If they scared, let them be scared. They need to be. Fear the Raven.
Fear what?
Fear the Raven.
You guys are going to end up running into a team. You're going to run into a worthy adversary.
Well, let's see. They said that about San Francisco, right?
Well, that was a playoff game. Let's see what happens in the playoffs.
They said it was San Francisco, and what happened?
You're going to see them in the Super Bowl.
They said, matter of fact, If I remember, the headlines were the Ravens are going to get killed. They're going to get smashed by a San Francisco team that's in playoff mode.
Well,
no, didn't happen.
We'll see. They'll see you at the
They said against Miami. Oh, yeah, that was the other one. Miami. Oh, they can't do it against Miami. Miami's got all this high fly offense. 3 interceptions later, 4 interceptions later. Oh, wait, that was San Francisco 4. So how many did Miami throw? 3? 2? Oh, see? I can't even count.
You can.
That's 6. Like 6 in 2 weeks. But the top two teams that should have been kicked their ass.
Like I said, when you see the 49ers in the Super Bowl, I think
it's going to be the same result.
I think it won't be a blowout. I'm not saying you guys wouldn't win.
You know what?
I'm just saying,
you know what? I agree with you. It's not going to be a blowout because the power's going to go out.
Like I said, I'm not saying that you guys aren't going to win. What I am saying is that the Ravens aren't through the playoffs going to run through a worthy adversary. Mark my words.
Okay.
It's going to be like, I believe it's going to come down to a game where you wouldn't expect the end results. You guys, like I said, might win.
Here's the thing. When it comes to the playoffs, here's what I want to say. And I'm glad you mentioned the playoffs for a good reason. Because people keep trying to compare 2019 when we were number 1 seed. If you remember then, and I don't care if you guys knew me or not, I was not confident about us in 2019 with the offense that we had. The defense was okay. We were serviceable. This year, it's a different mode. Everything is different. There are people that go into the locker room that are former players from before that said, it's something different going on here. And it is. If you watch the Ravens play, it's different. They're always having fun. They always have. But this right here, this team is built different. And we may lose all of our coordinators. I'm just going to go out and say we may lose our defensive coordinator. We may lose our offensive coordinator. They may get head coaching jobs. But that ought to tell you that it's been a special year. It really has been a special year. But it ain't over yet. Playoffs start this weekend. We got some interesting games, too, if you think about it, because there's a lot of storylines being played out. You got the Texans and Browns.
Shout out to the Browns, man. And honestly, I got to give a shout out to Joe Flacco. Because if he didn't come in and do what he did, then I don't see the Browns making it to the playoffs.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I agree with you.
You know what I mean?
But here's what I hope he doesn't do. What he's been doing, people hasn't been really paying attention.
Playoff Joe.
Turning over the ball.
Yeah.
He's been doing that. But the defense is being able to protect it. In the playoffs, you ain't got no hiding space. You ain't got no hiding space. Do I think he's going to do it? No. I don't. But they're playing the Texans. So now we're going to talk about the Deshaun Watson Bowl without Deshaun Watson playing. The Massage Bowl. I'm sorry. The Massage Bowl. You got that storyline. You got the Lions and the Rams, Stafford versus Goff. They were traded for each other.
They were traded for each other.
Yeah, exactly.
That might turn into a good game, too. I hope it does. I really hope it does, and I really hope that Jared Goff does not disappoint.
But the game, I think, is people aren't talking. Well, 2 games. They're talking about Chiefs Dolphins game for a whole different reason. We're talking about that one last.
I'm not worried.
It's the Tyreek Hill. Is it the revenge game on the Peacock? If you have it, if you ain't have Peacock, get somebody's love. I can't. Can I do it?
No,
I can't do it.
No.
Well, if you don't have Peacock, have a watching party at your own house. Somebody's login. Just get a trial, a subscription trial. You're trying it out for Saturday night.
Stop already. Would you stop before we get shut down again?
We're going to get shut down. I'm just trying to promote Peacock. Promote the. Wait, promote the.
I ain't saying that.
But here's the game that I think people are not talking about. If you remember a few years ago, Mike McCarthy was the coach of the Green Bay Packers. Des Bryant came up short.
Bringing up the Cowboy-Packer game.
Yeah, because guess what? That's going to be a game that not many people are talking about, but that's going to be the game to watch. Because remember, the Cowboys were up and coming. And McCarthy was coaching the Packers. And then Des Bryant had the catch that wasn't the catch.
Here's the thing. Here's my thing about that game. And I will put this on record and say this. Green Bay has been silently assassinating motherfuckers throughout the league this year. I would not be surprised if the Cowboys come up short in that game. I would not be surprised. So where are they playing at? They're playing in Dallas, right? Or are they playing in Lambeau? I think they're in Dallas. I think they're in Dallas.
Yeah, the Lions won the division, so yeah, they're playing in Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be an upset.
Well, depending.
That would be.
You know what? Depending on who you talk to, because as they say, Cowboys will be the Cowboys when it comes to playoffs.
That part.
But I have to go against the grain. I told you this, and I'm saying this on our show. I'm calling the Super Bowl as a Ravens-Cowboys Super Bowl.
I'm calling the Super Bowl as a Ravens-49ers.
I just think the 49ers are going to do something to come up short.
They didn't have that goddamn color scheme for nothing. It's scripted, bro.
Well, actually, remember, I sent you know what the script says is the Chiefs and the Lions.
The Chiefs and Lions or something.
Yeah, 45-31 would be the final score.
Yeah.
I'm like, doesn't mean the Chiefs are going to have 45 drops because that's about what they've been doing.
Wow, shut up. No, honestly, the way that the game has been being played, I can see a rematch of you guys playing the 49ers in the Super Bowl. And I'm not saying that the outcome wouldn't be the same. You guys might very well win that game, but it wouldn't be as the same type of win of what you guys did in the regular season.
Well, the whole thing is when I look at that, the defense evolves every week. That's why nobody can. Mike McDonald, that's why he's going to end up being a head coach because he's a defensive genius. We watched him start building this a couple of years ago, looking at his personnel and figuring out the pieces. The way he does his defense is ridiculous. But you know what? You mentioned something with the Cowboys. If the Cowboys get upset, does that mean McCarthy's getting fired?
I think so. He was not able to get him over the hump. He was not. Have they been to the playoffs, but have they won a playoff game under Mike McCarthy?
I think they won one playoff.
And how long of a term?
I think maybe last year or the year before.
But how long of a term have McCarthy been with?
Like 4 or 5 years. It hasn't been that long.
Okay.
I don't think that's the problem. You just set the key on. You should hit the nail on the head. If it's not a good playoff showing, he's probably gone.
Yeah, and I think because
he'll get hired again with somebody else.
And the expectations of what
first of all
is set for the Cowboys this season, I think if they don't,
here's my thing. Yeah. The Cowboys say it's their year every year until it's not.
Cowboys fans say that a lot, and that's why I don't like the Cowboys organization. It's not because of the team; it's because of the fans.
Those of you that watch the NFL were included. Who made the Cowboys America's team? Please. As far as I saw, they don't wear red, white, and blue. The only thing they have is a giant blue star, and they're not in Hollywood. So who made the America's team? I've never understood that. You won 5 titles. What did you do? The Steelers have won 6. The Patriots have won 6. The 49ers have won 5 as well. So who made you America's team? I can understand if you had 8 titles. If you had 8 titles, a streak of unforeseen 4 titles in a row, or I could see you being America's team. To me,
nobody.
You know what they
nobody.
How about Michigan? Michigan, was it like who's better than this? Nobody.
Happy New Year to you, baby girl.
Happy New Year. I don't get it. Who? Jerry Jones. Croak, please. I'm sorry.
Shut up. We don't wish that. We don't wish death upon nobody.
I didn't say die. I said croak. That doesn't necessarily mean die.
What do you mean by? You mean choke?
He could be like what's his name in Indianapolis right now? Just getting really ill.
Oh my God!
He's got a respiratory issue.
We're not doing this.
We're doing it because I already said it. Just get a little bit of respiratory. I can say it. I just got over it. It ain't that bad, man. Just get one and out.
Shut up. Shut up.
It ain't that bad. It's just a little something. Just a little sniffle. Just just disappear. Let your son do something. And again, would it be any better than Steinbrenner?
No. I don't think so. Nope.
Anyway, while we're in sports, I gotta mention the Dodgers. $2 billion in players.
Yo!
3 players, $2 billion.
Yo!
$2 billion.
Shohei Ohtani. And I like what Shohei did. I like what he did. He deferred
So much money.
so damn near all of his contract money.
He's getting minimum.
So on the back end, so when he's done, they pay him. So that way it frees the Dodgers are going to be a contender.
Well, here's the thing.
I believe they still got Mookie Betts for 3 years.
But here's the thing. You keep talking about Ohtani. They got him for his pitching and his hitting.
They're only going to have him hitting for this year coming up.
Exactly.
That's for a year.
But here's the thing. It's the same injury he just had on the same arm. What he needs to do is switch to a different position. I know he's dynamic because he's pitching and he's hitting, but there's something wrong with the stress on his arm that he keeps doing the same injury. So maybe another 3-4 years after he comes back, 3-4 years maybe, and that contract is wasted because there's no opt-out. Now, on the other hand, this boy Yamamoto that's coming over.
Yeah.
He has an opt-out. I think after 3 years.
It's 4. He had to opt out after 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years or something. But there's more provisions in there that he can get out of the contract.
He has a lot more bonus money. He has a lot more leverage to work with than Shohei. Yeah, you're right about that.
So, and looking at that, and he said he's going to LA if Shohei win or not. But I'm like, the Dodgers spent 3. Then now they went and got Glass now. So I'm like, so that's another picture. I was like, so they knew what their weakness was. We need more.
They're going to be a contender, bro. They're going to be dangerous for the next 3 years. Yeah, we'll see.
Because they were supposed to be dangerous this year, but who kicked their butt?
We'll see come spring training. We'll see come spring training when they come out.
But who kicked their butt? The Diamondbacks. That's what I'm trying to get to. The Diamondbacks kicked their butt. So, in saying that, the Diamondbacks had really not that much of a team till they really had a team. They realized what they had. So, in saying that,
and we're bringing back our core too for our team. So I don't know, Dodgers.
Speaking of core, your team, the Yankees, went out and got Soto.
Yep.
But they needed pitching, not hitting. So we can hit. If we can hit, everything else will fall into place.
So, last thing on sports. I was about to go there. Deontay. I'm going there. My man.
Yeah, it's right. Your boy.
I need you to show up or sit though.
All right, I was gonna bite.
Let me say what I gotta say. Let me get this off my chest.
You need to. That's your boy.
Dude. Parker? Really? You did not show no urgency, no pressure. You didn't even have any power punches, bro. You ran the whole fucking fight. What are you fucking doing? I'm going off right now. Please forgive me, but this shit pisses me off.
Those of you who do not watch the kids right now.
Like, you're not the same. I don't know if those 3 fights with Fury got into your damn head. I don't know if you had too much time off. I don't know. I don't fucking know, but you don't look like Deontay fucking Wilder. You don't. I'm done.
So I went back and watched the match. And it's what I've been saying, just like with Spence. These long layoffs do nobody any good. You need to keep fighting. You had a quick fight with Robert Lane. You knocked him out in the first round. You should have been back out there in 60 days or 30 days because you didn't even get hit. You didn't even break a sweat. You should have been out there 2 months later or whatever and having another fight. Keeping yourself good. Keeping yourself going. Fresh. No, what do? We see all these videos. You working on this stuff. And when it comes to the fight, it was like you didn't know what the hell you were doing.
He looked frozen, bro.
It was like you were a deer in headlights.
For real.
Like, and what's messed up? You messed up your own payday.
And he's known, like, the whole thing about it. he would be able to count, right? Did he counter Parker at all?
You know what he countered? Them ropes. He encountered the ropes. And Parker was stunning him too.
Yeah, he was getting to him. He was getting to him. Now, Anthony Joshua, congratulations. You did what you were supposed to do. I expected that.
But now you're going to fight Ngannou. Really, bro, I get it. You want to put him away as a gimmick, but you got to realize
that's what
that man has power.
But that wasn't what I was getting to. What I was getting to was, does this March fight still happen? Because if it does, I don't want to see it.
No, you already fighting Ngannou next. What are you talking about?
Okay, so the March 9th fight between, wasn't it supposed to be Joshua versus Wilder and March?
Yeah. Joshua still wanted it, but Ngannou stepped up and said, I want to fight. Okay. So Joshua was like, okay, I'll fight you in March.
Okay.
Because what he's basically trying to say, he's trying to give Deontay some time to get his get back. So, but here's the thing. Here's the rumor that Zayli Wang, Big Bad Wang, the guy from China, may be fighting Deontay. Deontay, you can get your ass knocked out. If you do what you just did, you're getting knocked out by one.
And your career would be over. Hang it up. Hang it up.
You've had a great career. You've been a great champion. You were a champion for 12 years.
Does he go in the Boxing Hall of Fame?
He will.
You think so?
He will.
Okay.
I mean, look, you gotta. Here's what people have to stop doing. Stop comparing fighters
to older fighters,
to other eras. This is a different era than heavyweight.
Yeah, he's not a Mike Tyson.
Like Anthony Joshua could very well go into the Hall of Fame as well because of how great he is.
Well, Terrence Crawford's going in.
Earl
Spence. Speaking about Spence, not to change the subject real quick.
I'm glad you brought.
The retina. You heard about?
Well, no, it wasn't retina. It was cataract.
Cataract. Was it the cataract? I know he had his retina surgery.
Now here's what. Beyond that, what he did and what many people missed out and have been focused on. What he said was, it was about time I got my ass beat. I haven't been living like a fighter should anyway.
Okay.
In other words, he's saying
I wasn't in shape.
No, what he's saying is I wasn't doing what I was supposed to anyway. I've been partying and drinking and all this. So it's about time I got my ass beat. He was like, and I got beat by a great fighter. But remember this, he said two things. The cataract was causing me to get hit with the jab, which I don't know how true that is.
I don't believe it.
But
you won't be able to see like from certain angles.
But at the same time, what about the punch you could see? I'm sorry. What about the punches you could see? So what do you guys say about those?
But what I say about that is we're going to be right back.
It's the start of 2024 and you're looking for new heat to kick off the year? That's when J-Dub the King steps in. His hot new single, You Gon' Know Me, produced by the Mechanics, features the talented Yuckmouth and Drew, is set to take the music world by storm. This anticipated single is set to release in January and will be available on all digital platforms. The countdown has officially begun. So while we wait for the release, follow at J-Dub the King on social media and be the first to know about all the updates, behind the scenes sneak peeks, and more. It's time to usher in 2024 with the hottest new single on the block.
And we are back, folks. Let's get into trending our trending conversations.
Those of y'all that miss sports topics, guess what? Go back, not right now, and rewatch it
later when we're done. So New Year, right? Let's get rid of that saying New Year, New Me. Can we stop that?
We say that every year, and we don't say it till you say it. So you say that every year. Let's get rid of it. Like, you're the only one that brings that up.
Because I'm tired of hearing it. Like, I hear it, I see it, I'm like, let's stop.
And as you know, my checklist. What is on your checklist for the year? This is the year of blessings.
I accomplished one thing off my checklist this year. I'm proud.
Shit.
New single, You Gon' Know Me, out on all platforms right now. Shameless plug, but go download it, go buy it, go stream it, go buy it, go download it, go buy it, go check it out, and go buy it. You Gon' Know Me. It's featuring J-Dub the King, Yuckmouth, the legend Yuckmo, and the homie Drew. You're gonna know me.
And not only that, it's trending really hot on Spotify. Or not Spotify, excuse me, Amazon
Apple
Music.
Music, yeah.
Like it's trending really hot. After you had the hiccup, which we're gonna talk about.
No, we ain't
We're
gonna
gonna talk about it because if y'all didn't know, it released last Thursday or Friday, excuse me. In some platform, East Coast, you got it Thursday. Well, it was supposed to be Thursday at midnight, and there was an issue. They got it fixed, and all platforms got it up now. And I'm telling you right now, it's the banger of the new year. Just going, you got to speak. We're speaking the blessings, not just for us. See, this is a family show. Other than your outrageous tyrant,
Families have tyrants.
you know, they have black sheep. They don't have tyrants.
Well, I'll be that.
But in saying that, you know, I want to bestow, and I'm saying this out now for all of you. This is the word out there for the new year of blessings for all of you and your family. I know a lot of us came through a hell of a 23. You know, we've seen a lot of change
last year, wasn't it?
A lot of. I'm not speaking that way. I'm going to say there was a lot of changes within families. There was a lot of changes, be it good or bad, or indifferent, that not a lot of people were happy about. That happened throughout the year. So this year, I'm speaking it at the beginning, at the top. Blessings
upon blessings,
upon your pockets, upon your life, and upon your spirit.
And go get that single, You Gonna Know Me, featuring Yuckmo.
As you're getting your blessings, you better be having that playing in the background.
Because You Gonna Know Me.
So if you're looking for a shameless plug, ain't no shame here.
Hey, we gave it to you.
But you know, now
let's get into it. Hold on. To the viewers that's tuning in right now, I've got a question for you. Our comments are open. I want to see what your opinion is about this. Should payroll taxes be abolished? And if so, why? It's a fair question, right? I mean, we all see that chunk of change being.
That's not a good question.
Why not?
Here's the question.
No, explain why it's not a good question first.
Because when people, because you know the obvious answers for that, but let's give them the choice.
Some might say yes, though.
What I'm saying is, let's give them the option.
Okay,
they had a choice. Would you have payroll taxes being eliminated immediately, right away, or better control and restrictions on big pharma? Put money back in your pocket. What I mean is, if, you know, regardless of who your medical insurance is,
I'm gonna say to answer your question, I'm gonna say payroll taxes, and this is just me logically thinking. Payroll taxes could be abolished faster and easier than levying big pharma. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's see here. We got a comment. No, because it facilitates the process of annual taxes that would be a bigger delay in returns, eliminate big pharma. I see what you're saying, but if you eliminate payroll taxes, you wouldn't get no income tax at the end of the year or your annual taxes. You'll save that money on your payroll. So if you have $200 a paycheck taken out, you might save $400 a month. $400 a month times a year, that's your you're getting probably more back than that than what you would get in return.
Let's see, between federal and state payroll tax, we'll say the average households, we're looking at $800 a month. We'll say that.
Okay.
For a single, for off of one person. I shouldn't say household, off of one person. We'll say average of
600 to 800.
Yeah.
Let's say that. Yeah.
Depending on who you are, right? So you're basically saying is no. I'd rather get that 600, 800 that I've accumulated over a year with no interest back.
Which they're not even giving that all back to you. They keep a percentage of that.
Because you think about it, if you're overpaying every month, as is like an average American, what's that? You put 6 to 8,
like everybody does.
You multiply it. Now, if you multiply it times 12, what's 600 times 12? That's how much you should be getting back. How many of us get that? No, we don't get that much because there's still a percentage of it that you don't get. So,
and they try to make it seem like, oh, they're giving you this money back. You're getting credit, child tax credit, earned income credit, this credit, that credit. You're just giving me a percentage of the money back
that I've given you.
That I've given you to play with.
And you're not giving me interest on it. You're just giving it back.
And then that percentage that you keep, that's lining the pockets of your senators, of your House of Representatives, and your, individuals of that nature. So for me personally, I see logically that working with, hold on, we got comments coming in. Keep them coming in. Let me make this point real quick. I think logically to control Big Pharma would take more time than getting payroll taxes under control, healthcare under control. You see what I'm saying? That's just, so we have some comments. Yep, because I work for it and I see taxing on some other stuff, but I don't want to earn, but not what I earn, and I only work by myself. So, Tam, you're basically saying that you would rather have those payroll taxes eliminated, correct? That's what I'm getting from that. I need mine changed from what
we can't even get through reading this one. I hear what you said. I feel that I need my change from what I pay towards maintaining my community. Mm-hmm. Now, if they change the means of which they obtain funding, the discussion can change. But my streets, parks, and others need to be maintained. So,
but your property taxes do that.
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. Even if your payroll taxes went towards it, are your streets and parks really being maintained?
Still not.
Because here's the thing: when the government shuts down, what else shuts down? You can't go to Yosemite Park. You can't go to the public parks because the government shut down.
Post office shut down.
Post office shut down. Like, well, yeah. Why is all this shut down if I'm paying taxes?
So I mean, I get what she's saying, but what I'm trying to say is that your payroll taxes don't go to the maintenance of your community. That's where your property taxes, your sales tax, in the
actually HOA fees and things like that.
And stuff like your HOA fees. I don't know if you live in an HOA community, but an HOA community out here is basically they're supposed to take care of your community. You pay fees and a property tax. So paying payroll taxes, even your state payroll taxes, I kind of disagree with you on that. Just my personal opinion. The first 10% of taxes are for highways and roadways. 10% of what tax? Like, please be specific. Like,
she's talking about the payroll tax.
Okay. Going back to Tam, the question that I asked her was, yes, she agrees that she would rather eliminate the payroll tax. I don't have an HOA.
We're going to the next one. Okay. We don't pay HOA. City, county, state pays for everything in my area. Okay, but the next one.
Agencies definitely ain't. Yeah. You ain't never lied.
Shoot.
Now, let me ask you this question.
Unless they're in Scottsdale, I'm not going, or North Phoenix.
Well, let me ask you this question right here. That is it specified that when you talk about the first 10% of taxes that are taken out of your check, is that specified to you that on a federal level, it's going towards your highways and roadways? Can you?
You don't see it. You don't tell you when your payroll.
You see what I'm saying?
This 10% going there, but it's supposed to be, and we know this. What is it called? The what do they call it? The Scouts honor, God's honest truth. That part of the taxes is going there. That's literally what you're supposed to believe. Now, here's where I'm going to get into the weeds. This is the good part, right? This is where we get into the weeds, right? So, when it comes to anything as far as public service, which taxes are considered public service, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I should be able to go to the IRS because you know what? They tell us we need details. I should be able to go to them to show me, okay, how much of my taxes
Is going to what?
Going towards all of the parks, all of the streets, all of the highways. Let me see that. I want to see that. That's what you should be able to do because of how the Constitution
is written. You're absolutely right. Now, going to this question, they take federal, state, Medicare, Social Security out of my check, and that's all before the state sick pay and insurance and your benefits and everything. I get that. So what I'm trying to say is, imagine that federal and state. You can't avoid the Medicare and Social Security. We just can't avoid that. But that federal and state is putting an extra $400 back into your pocket on a paycheck basis.
Okay, actually, you know what? I'm feeding off her. I see what she's saying now, and let me know, Juanita, if I'm on the right road here. If they got rid of the payroll tax, but they said, okay, we're still taking 10% or whatever the percentage is they'll make up for doing the states and everything they're supposing to. They're still going to take those taxes out for what they need to fix your state, to fix for the government and things like that. If they were saying
disguise it like that,
no, they can't disguise. See, that's why me and her are seeing the same thing, because, like I said, you should be able to go to the IRS.
Correct. I'm saying, I'm exactly saying, switch from a W-9 to a 1099, but your 1090, exactly, the 1099 is not taxable.
So now,
hold on. What you say?
You working to be paid.
Okay, so I see both points of view. A lot of people benefit from the aspect of having that tax return and everything like that. But the whole point of what I'm making is that at the end of the day, when you get that tax return, you're not getting nearly back up the percentage of what you paid in taxes back. You see what I'm saying? So imagine keeping that. You get more throughout the year.
Well, here's one thing I want to bring to the table for her, which she needs to understand. The whole thing with the taxes, they came from back in the 1800s to help with war. Okay, to provide for, they didn't have the means to get ammo to stop to fight the British. Right now, what's happened over the many of years, centuries, even if you want to say, they
okay, I get where she's coming from now.
Go ahead. They've added more and more, like why they need to keep taking
more taxes. They've I get where she's coming from.
In saying that, basically what we're saying is, if we go back to the original reason of why these taxes were so much, because they keep raising your taxes.
Yeah, they do.
Every year they keep raising your taxes.
For what?
But they don't give you a reason why they're raising the taxes.
Now I understand where she's coming from with her statement right here. She gets more back on her W-9 return because of the low wage that she gets if she got only 1099. So that goes back to where this economy needs to get to, where they need to pay people a livable wage.
Yes.
A livable wage.
But here's the thing. You start paying everybody a livable wage, the economy's going to crash. Because of how America is built on the backs of what? Anybody want to feel that?
Oh, I was letting you finish. I was thinking to drink my
Our economy is built on the backs of what? So unfortunately, somebody's going to be underpaid the way our system is set up. And those that are underpaid are going to do the most work. They're going to do the grunge work. That's just the way the economy is set up. So eliminating the payroll tax then puts people in a different tax bracket as far as your W-9s and your 1099s. Yeah, you're getting more back in your W-9 now, but you're getting it back because you're putting more in.
Correct.
No, with your 1099,
there's no overtime for a 1099.
Exactly.
You're right about that. But if they're paying you a livable wage, wouldn't you rather have a good work-life balance? You see what I'm saying? Like,
here's the thing.
There's pros and cons to the
well, here's and to come back off of her where this livable wage, we can speak about livable wages, but to understand what a livable wage means, you're still going to have those people that are going to work overtime.
Yeah.
And you're still going to have those exactly that are going to struggle. So you're going to have both ends of the spectrum. But as I want to say this, you got to decide what you want to do with your life. You got to decide what part of that spectrum you want to be on, and when you decide that, then you got to put your effort into getting to where you want to be. Because the whole thing is, what happens is we live in a society now, which we've been living for years. Appearance is everything. Am I right or wrong? It appears that you like to work all the time. It appears that, oh, you got the flashy jewelry, the flashy cars. I want to be like so-and-so because they got that. Not because of,
wanting to put in hard work.
Yeah. They don't want to put all of the work. They'll figure out a way to get what they want. Be it the fashionable credit, be it the fashionable way to do. Now they have, what is that thing called? Easy Klarna. I don't know, some easy way you can break your payments up and stuff like that. So they've got all these different ways. What we're basically saying is, if there was a way for the system to still work, but put the payroll tax back into your pocket, you're going to have more money now to kind of, because a lot of people, when we talked about it, a lot of people use their tax return to get themselves out of debt that they built up over the year. But now, how about this? You don't have to go building up debt over the year, because guess what? You got a whole year.
Or they end up taking a big chunk of that money and not investing it into what they should invest it to, and they end up tricking it off on clothes and this. Well, I deserve this and I deserve that, and all right, that's all fine and dandy. But just being able to know that I have more financial security throughout the year, to me, that's just me. To each its own. I know a lot of people would feel differently about that. But yeah, salary is generally livable. 1099 is not, and you can't obligate a business owner to put themselves in debt trying to pay what you need versus what they can afford to keep their business growing.
I think you missed something. Oh, Ray, you didn't put that one there. I was like, we missed something. I work 10 hours. I want to be paid for my overtime unless we have a direct contract. Which I choose the amount of hours I put in. Contract workers end up getting more than they get when they do their job correctly.
Contract workers end up giving more. I do contract work, and I do pay more taxes. I see what you're saying.
I think they're also giving more themselves as well. It works in both ways, because you're giving more as far as taxes, but you're also giving more because of how much work you do.
But it depends.
Prove your worth.
And then you say taxation benefits small businesses. But does it?
That's not the question. The question is, how does it benefit small business owners?
Good question.
Because here's the thing: you can be a small business owner and nobody put nothing. Yeah, and nobody put anything into your business.
Yeah.
So how are you being benefited by taxation?
You still
the taxation ain't benefit you. I'm loving this conversation. I'm like, and here's the thing. This is why we say this is we talk together like a family, because these are issues. These are real life issues, people. These are real life things that are being talked about. Getting rid of the payroll tax. What is that going to do for small business? Yeah, where I look at it with this, if you're not paying as much in taxes as if I have a shop, a retail shop, right?
Okay.
I'm going to use retail because it's the easiest thing to compare it to. Okay. I have a retail shop. I've got 4 employees. There's no payroll tax. So guess what? I don't have to pay payroll tax. I can pay payroll, yeah, but I don't have to worry about getting taxed. Now, at the business level, guess what? I'm still going to get taxed at the business level.
Of course.
Now, how do you make the money work for you in that option? Is what she's saying.
You put it back into the business.
But the money's not working for you, though. You're not making money. If I'm just putting that money into the business, how am I making money? I want the money to work for me. I don't want to work for it.
Okay, I'll give you. I see that point.
So now, I'm gonna come back with what you said, right? You said reinvest in the business. Okay, I'm gonna take that $20,000 that I just got I'm going to put it back in my business. Guess what? I'm going to expand.
Exactly.
Now, when I expand, what's happening? My taxes still going up.
Here's my question though. If you had, with the current healthcare system that we have, because we posed the question either or, healthcare reform, which could take 4, 6, 8 years, right? Wouldn't happen immediately. The question was immediate, right?
I said,
immediate change. You said immediate
I said
change.
immediately doing that, or start putting things in place to hold big pharma standard.
Okay.
And then,
so let me ask you this question. Knowing that we got to start putting things in place, it won't be exactly immediate, right? But if we make payroll cuts immediately, right? Taxes cuts or whatever case may be immediate. That money that's being saved for people that still got to pay for prescriptions, because there's people that don't get state Medicaid. There's people that don't have Medicare. There's people that have to still pay a deductible or still have to pay a percentage of prescriptions.
Where did they come up with the name Medicare? Because they really don't.
I don't get it either. I don't get it.
I just thought, who came up with Medicare? You don't care. You really don't.
But just to be able to have that extra money
to be able to
put back into your health. Let's think about it like that. One hand washes the other, right? You know what I mean? So if I paid 10 people $600 and then had my deductions and supplies and returns are sometimes only profit for a small business.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. That's one. Right above.
We're not plugging Aflac.
I have with my medical insurance. I agree with her. I was like, Aflac is really good because it covers you. It'll like if you end up going to the hospital,
but they don't cover your prescriptions or any other out-of-pocket costs for medical purposes.
So here's the thing with Aflac that I have. If it comes to a point where I'm in the hospital, they would cover my bills.
Your household bills.
And medical bills. They're not just covering,
not prescriptions.
They cover the medical portion. Depending, there's different levels of Aflac. I know because I have
it. Some people are. I guess it's different.
There's different levels of it, and it also depends on the company.
But that goes to my point. You shouldn't have to have some secondary insurance to cover the primary insurance, and then have a secondary prescription card to cover what your original insurance. Like it's too fucking messy. It's too messy. Oh, when you're on Medicare, you want to have a Medicare Advantage plan to cover the costs that Medicare don't cover. What the hell?
All I know is that coming back to the question. So, Juanisha, we understand payroll tax. You're against it. So, are you saying you would be definitely for the medical reformation with Big Pharma? That's what I say is going to make a bigger impact, because guess what? You're not, like we just said, if there's a way to put a control on it where it's a standard for if you have medical coverage, regardless of the coverage, this is your standard package. If you're taking preventive medication, you should not be paying for preventive medication.
What if you can do both?
That's an option too.
Like legit. I can eliminate payroll taxes, but I can also control Medicare premiums. Because here's the thing: that when you're dealing with Medicare, that's like a 5-head dragon.
Let's not
healthcare. Yeah. So when you're dealing with healthcare, that's like a 5-head dragon right there, because you're dealing with big pharma, you're dealing with, again, Medicaid, you're dealing with Medicare, you're dealing with everything healthcare related, right? Premiums, pharmaceutical costs, deductibles. Like that's a 8-head dragon right there in
prescription costs.
You see what I'm saying?
Prescriptions prescription costs and being discounted or even not covered, even though it's preventive or it's every day.
I love this comment. Revive Dr. Seeley. I love it. I love it.
He may not be alive, but his principles are still.
It's still there. Whose decision to start the change in healthcare reform? It should be our decision, right? We vote on certain things.
We need to get on the ballot.
It started becoming unaffordable during a certain presidency. I see my doctor and they confer with nutritional
So I see my doctor and then confer with the nutritionist about homeopathic, and I don't take meds
unless I absolutely have to understand. Yeah.
So, and here's the thing, what I want people to understand. So, I want to talk about diabetes since obviously, that's huge among all communities in diabetic. What people don't understand, when they give you a synthetic, your body's going to get immune to it. And then they have no other choice but to switch you to something else. Now, looking at it, I've done my research. There's so many other things to do to, what am I trying to say? Naturally, homeopathic ways that you can do. But your doctor doesn't want you to do it. Because guess what?
They don't make money.
Exactly.
Here's the thing about
now, you will find some doctors that understand what's best for you is best for me. But guess what? You may not be taking that long term, but as long as something's wrong with you and you trust me, I'm going to get you money. They're okay. There's a lot of doctors now that are coming out like that. I think it's the new age doctors.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. My doctor straight up told me like, when you go through medical school, their objective is not to cure. And we're talking about Western medicine, right? Their objective is not to cure. Their objective is to treat.
Treat symptoms. And as more symptoms come, they treat those symptoms.
Exactly.
And then 27 pills and 3 shots later.
Now you're dealing with obesity, you're dealing with diabetes, you're dealing with probably amputated limbs. Like,
look, you know what's funny? What I see more people now with more kidney problems and kidney failure going on and heart failure going on than I have ever in my life. I was growing up, I never saw so many people that had dialysis. I didn't even know what the hell that was when I was growing up. Now I'm an adult. I think there's at least 6 people that I know that
one out of 8 or 1 out of 12 have kidney failure
or some sort of kidney issues going on.
Yeah.
And what do they say? Oh, well, you know what? We need to put you on dialysis. What does that do to the body? It ain't good for the body. It's not.
Even with cancer, they want to treat it with radiation.
Well, now it's a pill. Now it's a radiation pill. You just take
which overheats your body and makes your other organs like. Get to some of these comments here. My mom is retired from the city and her insurance is ridiculous. Goes up $100 to $200 every year, but her checks stay the same. Make it make sense.
You're right. Their Social Security checks don't go up as much as, like, they may go up like $10 to $20, and they get happy. They get excited.
But your Medicare premium goes up.
Your Medicare premium goes up all the time. How does that make sense? Because Big Pharma up their rates, so now everybody else.
Cancer and AIDS are curable, but they rather give you lifelong death.
Yes, and I'm glad you mentioned that. Again,
a pill for a pill for a pill. Shaking my head, it's never an ending cycle.
And I don't want to even talk about it. We'll probably get banned. But there are homeopathic ways, folks. Go look it up yourselves. I wish we could talk about it. We could, but I don't want to sit there and back to fight.
You know what? There's somebody I actually want to bring onto the show. You're familiar. She does homeopathic. Well, more so, how can I explain this? She's not a homeopathic doctor, but she studies homeopathic cures. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, here's the thing with that. I'd rather have a doctor from homeopathic, which there are a few out there that could probably get. I don't mind her knowing cures, but the thing is,
it's not so much the cures; it's so much a different. Gotta pull her up.
I know what you're saying. The different remedies. And
correct.
So a remedial specialist.
Correct.
Okay. So I'll take that. But so going back to what I said, the year of blessings. Here's what we're going to bless you guys with this year. We want you in good health.
Bless them with something.
We want you in good health. So that's right. We're going to bring homeopathic people on here. We're going to, even if we can, we're going to try and get a mental specialist too. Why? Because we want everyone in good health this year. Mental health, spiritual health, physical health. That's what we want. That's what I want. Because guess what? That's what I'm working towards on myself.
I'll tell you one person that we're not going to bring on our show.
Cat Williams?
I will bring him on the show. I would bring him on this goddamn platform. But I'm not. I can't believe you just did that.
I couldn't help it. It was you let me put it out.
But no, I don't want what's his name? I said it. I don't want TD Jakes on this show.
You ever been swallowed?
Get away from me. Stay away from me.
Swallowed.
You know what you did at the party.
You ever been swallowed up?
No, he ain't welcome on this platform. No. Cat, come get him. Oh, Lord Jesus.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, in my life, when I first heard it, I was like, what? And then I went and watched it. Like, I literally sat there and watched the 15 minutes of the sermon. I was like, he literally walked, he was confident. You ever been swallowed up?
Like, and the thing about it, I haven't heard the sermon, so I don't know the.
Wait, you gotta do his head shake. You gotta do his head shake. Swallowed up.
I don't know what context he was trying to put this in, but it didn't look too well. Especially with the controversy that you're in right now.
Allegations.
No, we're gonna say controversy.
Allegations. Allegedly. Oh, Jesus. Lord. You know what? The bus is leaving at 6 o'clock.
I'm not on there with them. No, I'm not.
And I'll be round to pick y'all up.
No, I'm not going.
Okay.
We ain't going.
So everybody get your best outfit.
And if you get a knock at your door in 30 minutes, it's not me.
And make sure you already ate, because I ain't stopping. We're going straight to
No,
not swinging by every one of y'all going. Every last one of you. I'm catching cases on every last one of you.
Don't let that man get caught in controversy, because all black women gonna go hell. They gonna go ham. Do you know how they feel about baby Denzel? They gonna go.
There's a controversy with him. He's controversially not winning enough.
There you go. There you go. Let's talk about that. Actually, how do you feel about the whole black
Go ahead. I'm done. I swear I'm done.
Hey, you. Me? Yes, you. Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? Hell yeah! GLM Designs can help you with just that. Word? From laptop skins? You lying! Promotional flyers? Yo, son! Promo videos? I need that! OBS Twitch overlays and backgrounds. Hey, yo, let me get that! Professional one-sheets and so much more. Oh my God. Please visit our website, I'm on it right now. GottaLoveMeWorld.com today to check out our designs. Get it! Follow us on social media at Gotta Love Me World. Follow it! GLM Designs are here to take care of all your graphic needs. Brace yourself, sports and music fans, because every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time is GO time. Introducing one of the hottest, most entertaining, and downright addictive podcasts you'll ever need. PD&J was good today. Hosted by none other than J-Dub the King and Pocket. These two dynamic personalities will keep you on the edge of your seat with their unique blend of humor, storytelling, and knowledge of sports and entertainment. And you know what makes it even better? They're live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join the conversation and be a part of the action. We're always on the lookout for awesome guests to join us on the show. So if you think you've got what it takes to hang out with J-Dub the King and Pocket, then slide into our inbox at J-Dub the King. That's JDUBBTHAKING. And let's make some magic together. So what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss a single episode. See you on Wednesday.
I kind of now know what Diddy meant when he said it.
Can't stop, won't stop? Because he got swallowed up.
No, I was going to say, take that.
You know, we make all good fun, but hey, you know,
allegations is that's good.
it ain't mine. He stole one.
Take that. Bad boy for life.
Oh, he's a bad boy.
For life.
You know, all fun and games, y'all. But seriously, community, I'm coming at everybody with this.
What?
Y'all always got allegations with black folks. Y'all got to realize these people are billionaires. What does it matter what goes on in their lives? What does it affect you and me every day? Everybody's sitting there arguing over it in the church. I don't believe that. Okay, but here's the thing. Billionaire, thousandaire, hundredaire, living paycheck heir, millionaire. I have to say it again, living paycheck to paycheck and all that stuff. That right there, y'all focus on the wrong thing. And we put all that energy, we look at all these allegations and
so you're
cancel culture and swallowing up and, all that stuff.
So are you saying become a millionaire and then you can have all the allegations you want to?
Yeah, you can get all swallowed up.
Come get your man, people. Come get your man. Come get your man.
I can't get it on my hand now.
So let's talk about Cat Williams, who has not seen the interview.
Well, we did an interview after that when they did 1.5 million views.
Yeah, I know. I saw both of them.
So I'm like, here's my thing.
He got something to say.
What ain't about? That's not going to be.
And I want to hear it.
It ain't about what he has to say.
Nobody saying he lying.
That's what I was getting to.
Ain't nobody came out and said he lying.
There's nobody that's come out and said he's lying. He's even had people come back and confirm it. He's even had people come back and bring the old tapes from Comic View and everything like that to confirm what he's saying. He's got people now looking at issues with Mark Curry and Steve Harvey that nobody really looked at then. Now you go back and look, you're like, oh man, I didn't even realize that.
Look, I went back and watched the Def Jam 25 year comedy thing because I saw a snippet of the shit that happened, right? So I went back and I watched it because it's on YouTube. Oh my God, like if you pay attention, Mark Curry legit has a beef with Steve Harvey that dates back for how long now? And he like, man, and the thing about it, I think what Mark Curry all he wants is acknowledgement that, hey, you stole my shit.
Which ain't never gonna happen. The acknowledgement is the fact that you have it on tape and people are bringing it out. That should be your acknowledgement and go ahead. And I like what Cat Williams is doing. He's never let anything that's happened stop him from being great. Mark Curry, you did. It just, long story short, you did. You let that stop you from being great. You could have still went on doing stand-up. So what has Cat Williams done? They tried to cancel this man. And he's still 10 toes down, going strong. Still got sold out everywhere he goes.
No, I wouldn't say sold out. But he has had his ass whooped by a 15-year-old.
And he's made a joke about that. So, I mean, the thing is, he makes jokes about himself on top of the jokes that you already know. So it is what it is.
Now, here I am going to call bullshit on you, Cat, because you said that you only put comedians on tour with you that are funnier than you. So what the hell are you putting Tori Hart on your tour for? Because I don't think she's funny. Me personally. Have you seen her?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I can't give. I will not. I will reserve that until I actually have seen her. And then
I didn't even know she was a comedian.
I didn't either till I saw he was putting on tour. So I was like, she's a comic.
That part.
I gotta go watch and see. I haven't taken the time to watch it. Just like I still haven't watched the movie from the Tubi movie. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't finished watching it.
You're late.
Honestly, I've been nonstop. So I can't stop.
Won't stop. Take it.
Swallow up.
Shut up.
And the other thing I wanted to bring out, this right here, 10. I'm glad you mentioned that. Jeffrey Epstein's list has come out. But what do I have? This is the only thing I'm going to say.
This is probably going to be the last thing we're going to touch on today, folks. So get your popcorn.
I don't know about the last. Well, it's not going to be lengthy with this. There's other stuff to talk about. But
like what?
With the Jeffrey Epstein list being released, again, Look at that list.
There ain't nothing gonna happen from that list. I don't know what
People are trying to connect the dots with certain people on that list.
Ain't nothing gonna happen.
And here's the biggest thing that disgusted me. People are so focused on Trump's name.
Not being on the list.
No, being on the list, but not for what they want it to be.
He did not go to Jeffrey Epstein's compound. That was the biggest takeaway that I've heard. They asked whoever the person was
that released it.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Donald Trump on Epstein Island?
No.
And they are making a big mockery of this shit. Like, at the end of the day, you could try to, like,
you can pigeonhole him. Here's the thing.
No, let me finish though. Like, what I'm trying.
He don't like kids. He like grown women.
It's when you are dealing with somebody that gets caught in the system, but the system can't get you, but the system wants to get you. They want you bad. They going. That's just like me getting caught up in a case, and then I beat the case, but the motherfucking prosecutor have a goddamn hard on and don't want to let it go, so they gonna try to get you for anything to throw you behind the goddamn walls. That's what I feel. Now, I'm the first one to sit back and say I don't support Trump in a lot of different aspects. I don't support him. I'm not a voter of Trump. I'm not one of his lackeys or anything like that. But at one point in time, what are you going to say?
Just leave him alone.
What are you going to do? There's other shit to worry about. Now, granted, if this man gets on the ballot and then ends up winning the presidency again, and then, yeah, okay, we got a concern. We got a problem. Alert. So Houston, we have a problem.
We have a problem. Do we not have a problem with what's going on?
But we got a problem with other shit that we need to deal with now.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
But the whole thing is you want to go on getting on the ballot and getting in. So you rather keep this crap we got going on right now?
I'd rather none of it, to be honest with you. I'd rather there be an independent in office. But that's just
my. It depends on what kind of independent.
There you go.
Because you got.
There you go.
Remember Ted Cruz? He came. They tried to hide him. So if you want an independent, there you go. Senate. So you want the KKK in office? Oh wait, that hasn't changed.
Man, I'm just saying, like, if I'm always for the third option. If it makes sense, make it make sense. You know what I mean? If it makes sense, I'm for the third option. But with the two options that's being presented right now, no. Because at the end of the day, what they're gonna try to do is they're just doing too much. This Jeffrey Epstein list, this precedents, like there's one.
Oh, and then you know what's funny? This is another thing that's funny to me. This is why I say it's more than just Jeffrey Epstein. So, in case y'all weren't aware, under the radar of everything that's been going on, Hunter Biden went into the Supreme Court to face whatever they were going to bring against him. Interesting to me that you do it now, because now you're going into the election year. Oh wait, we're in the election year.
You know,
sorry.
You know when you talked about Hunter Biden going to court, you know what I thought about? Him jumping over the bench.
What you know? What's funny?
If y'all haven't seen that video yet, there's a judge in Nevada that was a sitting judge, right? And she was
reading this guy's sentence, and before she even got to how much he was getting sentenced, man did his best Ray Lewis impression. Now here's the thing: the guy's sister came out and said he does have mental issues, but it don't matter because guess what? Now he's got a whole
another case.
He doesn't have no case. They just added charges to what was already there. It's not another case. He has the case. They just added more charges. And like, well, he's got mental issues. Like, so y'all didn't have any idea. Now here's my thing. The bailiff is fired. All those cops that were around him were fired because y'all didn't protect the judge. You didn't protect the court. You didn't protect. Like, really?
No, he got mad because you denied him bail.
Right, but it don't matter. Well, of course he should. There was
that's why he jumped over.
Yeah.
He jumped over.
She denied bail before she even got finished with what she was going to sentence him with. My boy said, "You ain't sworn."
Oh man, that was hilarious.
But yeah, and his sister came out and said that he's got mental issues. Like, no, that wasn't apparent. Like, I don't know how many times I've seen people in court. Like, they just, I don't know.
He tried to play the part, and she was like, "Nope," and he showed exactly why. Oh man,
I'm an upstanding citizen. See,
that shit was fucking hilarious. I don't care what nobody says. That shit was fucking hilarious. When I saw that shit before, I saw the video before it made news.
I think everybody did.
Man,
It was everywhere.
dude.
Like when I first saw it, I was like, what the hell? And then I went back and looked. I was like, whoa, my man got hot for that.
That bitch was hot. He sprawled out. He landed on her. Like, man.
They need to hire him to block kicks. Shooting blunts. I'm like, man.
I'm locked up. Won't let me.
Shout out to Akon. You heard about him lately?
Yeah, he's doing good shit.
Good shit. Well, he's trying to get up there with Nick Cannon with kids.
Good shit. No, but he's doing a lot for his community, though. For his country.
Yeah, so I'm about to say not just his community. Well, you can say his community because that's right, his community. When we say community, that doesn't mean here in the U.S. Just so we have to clarify that because every time somebody says community, no. You're not that community.
He practiced that before he went to court. I have no doubt that he probably did. He was probably going through his head like, I'm going.
He was doing them calf raises, man.
That part. What else you gonna do when you locked up?
He was doing calf. You know what? If she deny me, boy, just wait. She ain't gonna do it. I know why I'm getting myself hyped up. What? My bail tonight. Stupid. What? You're not my bail. What do you mean I can't see my kids?
You stupid.
And you know what? Hey, if they had the jail Olympics, we would see some superstars.
Dude. Speaking of Olympics.
Summer Olympics.
Yeah, we got Summer Olympics this year. What are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to any of it this year?
I'm actually looking to see what Simone Biles is going to do.
I want to see what Sha'Carri Richardson's going to do.
You know what? I'm a little over Sha'Carri.
I'm not. I am, but I'm not. I want to see her on the grand stage of them all. She was denied her first Olympic
because she put herself in a situation to smoke weed, which again, as we all know, should not have been denied. But she's redeemed herself with the nationals and everything else.
So I want to see her on this stage and see what she does. But they're adding 8 different Olympic sports.
Well, yeah, and flag football.
Flag football.
That's what I'm really looking forward to. Actually, you know what? I am looking forward to see how that works.
Really?
I really am seeing how the flag.
I think they're going to be too technical with it, and I'm not going to like it. It's going to look too much like a rugby/football game.
I mean, I don't know because flag football gets intense, and there's some damn good female flag football players
in this country. Yes, you're absolutely right.
No, they play in this country, but they're not necessarily all from this country.
Well, that would be interesting to see. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Sha'Carri going to show up and show out just because.
Well, here's what I want her to do. Do not let them down your glam. You go out there, you wear your hair like you're supposed to, you wear your nails like you do, and you do it. But when you do it and you win, don't you dare.
She gonna do that.
Don't you dare. I don't
For all the haters and the naysayers, that's her personality.
But my whole thing is what's going to happen is, because it's the Olympics and you're representing the United States, they're going to do like they tried to do, what is it, the 67, 62 Olympics, where they didn't want them to show black power?
62.
And they all got up there on there and rose their fists, black, white, indifferent. So don't let them mute you. Don't let them do it. You be you. What is it? You be you, boo-boo. Okay? You be you.
Is that even a saying again?
So we're gonna let you. I want you to go out there. If you're going to do it, you bets to do it. And you know what? Even if it's third place, you hold your damn head up high, because any medal you place, I don't care what anybody says. Any medal you place, be proud. Because gold may be the highest medal, but it's also the weakest. So depending on what you want to look at, I'm just saying.
And if you get a silver medal and don't want it, holla at your boy. I'll take it.
But with the Olympics, and then
I'll take bronze too. Yeah.
But and I thought they were supposed to. There was something they were supposed to bring back, but they didn't go to baseball. No, is it baseball? Something they're bringing back. It's a sport they're bringing back. I just can't remember what it was. But I am kind of excited to see how Paris. Now, what I wanted to talk about, because I said there was other to talk about. So there's a new Division I football player. First name Noah, and his last name looks very interesting.
Nick.
That's not how you pronounce it.
I know, but it looks like
Nick.
Well, because here's the thing about it. It's spelled Knigga, right? No lie, that's how it's
His
spelled.
first name is Noah.
Now, and when I went to school, I don't know about y'all, but when I went to school, in certain words, when you had the K in front of the word, it was silent, like knife.
That's what it is.
Knife. Yeah, I know, but they said it's not.
Who's that?
The teachers. They said
They're wrong.
It's knife.
See, in Webster's edition, Pocket Webster's edition 2024, it's spelled knife. Just like his name is Knigga. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, he said it. That was funny. Knigga. You said it.
But
say that 3 times faster.
But it was hilarious because his name is Noah. And the first thing that I saw, like, oh boy, I would not be that commentator. I'm going to sit there and watch Kirk Herbstreit say this name. Real careful.
Commentator going to have a hell of a time.
Oh, they already said. So what was funny? Here's how big it got. Robert RG3
said
Robert
it wrong.
III
said it wrong.
No, he did. He interviewed them, and the first question he said to them was, "Have y'all ever been to Paris?" And him and his dad, his whole family's sitting there and they laughing. And he was like, "Oh no, you're not getting me, because I know that song is somebody in Paris and no, we've never been." But I thought it's Knigga, I think is how you say it. Noah Knigga. It's a German name or something, but it's hilarious because when you looked at it, when I first saw this, I thought it was like one of the memes, like somebody made it. Yeah, Knigga. Thank you. That's exactly what they say it is. Actually, that's exactly what they say it is. Tammy, that's exactly what they say it is, and I'm like, I get it. It's a family name. It's their last. It literally is their last name. But man,
what a name to have.
And he said when his father said when people, as he was growing up, he played in sports, and it was his jersey. People were like, whoa, wait a minute. He's like, it's my last name. What do you want me to do? And they're right. It's their last name. Now, we live in a day and age, some people are so butthurt and uptight about things, but this is something to be funny about. It really is. And they, as a family, and we didn't mention, this is a white family, by the way. And they're Caucasian, so they're not even black. Okay? There's not even a hint of black anywhere else. So that's what makes it even funnier to me. I'm like, wow, can you believe that being your name? Nigga! Nigga, come here. Come here.
You know what? That sounded like Antoine Fisher. I didn't have my name. Then bitch just called me nigga. You know, on that note, folks.
And just imagine your first name being now as immature as y'all are. Can you imagine? I ain't immature. I'm very mature for my age. Because I'm this many. Can you imagine somebody said, "Wait, your name is really Noah, nigga?" Because his name is Noah. You're really, hey, Noah, nigga, come here. No, I talk to you. Different times. That's good questions. You ain't lying. And I'm so glad RG3 took it and put it on his podcast and interviewed the whole family. But the whole thing, here's what was funny to me about the podcast. If you go watch that episode, this is how ghetto RG3 is. He's sitting there eating chicken wings, talking to him.
Oh, some chicken wings on bombers.
Like he's there eating the hot wings, talking to him. I'm like, man, you know you're wrong.
So, question, time out. Change the subject.
You know what?
I got it.
Did
I know a nigga. I know a couple. Question. What's for dinner for tonight? Should I get chicken wings or should I get Mexican? Put it in the comments. Let me see.
It's like kind of.
I gave him 2 options: Mexican food or chicken wings.
So no nigga, no Mexican. Either way, it's gonna get swallowed up.
come get this man? See, my sister knows me. She said, "Boca, I'm always." Then I'm right. I might just get both.
Just put the chicken wings in the tacos.
I might just get both. I might just get both. I don't know. I don't know. That does sound kind of good though. Chicken burrito with some chicken wings. Ooh, that's the bomb.
See, y'all need to behave. Y'all so immature.
You the one that's not behaving.
Yeah, I'm behaving.
Behaving.
I'm on my bestest behavior for the New Year's.
Shit.
I'm doing good. Put it in the comment. I'm being good, y'all.
No, I won't, Tara. I won't do that unless it's bonus. Yeah, I'll find. I'll wrap. Yeah, my sister done seen me wrap up a fried chicken leg and tortilla and eat the shit out of it.
See, as y'all get to know me, sometimes I don't like my food touching. So let alone I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah, that was pretty good too.
I tell you, we're gonna talk about Thanksgiving. I'm the one person in Thanksgiving that I won't pile my plate because it makes me break out in hives, but I'll put them in sections on my plate.
He's the one that where you got that candy dish, you empty out the candy dish and put the
divider, and I'll be good.
Yeah, he's
remedial. I'm not remedial. It's just like I don't want it to touch it. It's a certain ratio of the greens to the sweet potatoes.
Hey, we gotta go. I gotta go get some food.
And cranberry. Yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. Food talk.
Yeah, sure. What y'all eating? Shit, I might pop up for dinner. Shit, I'm hungry. All right. Yeah. What? Last note?
Yeah. So
no. All right.
Blessings. Coming to you this year. We're gonna do things. We're gonna still have fun like we normally do, but we're gonna put you all in the best mental state.
Good night. Good night, folks. Don't get swallowed up. Why you always gotta do shit?
You gotta do the PD&J. Go. Shit out. Swallow.